Shalom, shalom. We're back with another one. But before I get started, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekahak Wadash, to the elder apostle and elder bishop at Great Millstone, and the men on down who I learn from daily. I'd like to give double honor. Shalom to the 144,000, the 1/3 of the hopeful elect. I'm going to call this video the wickedness of a woman. Basically, I'm gonna go with that. If not, I'll probably change it once I upload the video. But here we have a article about a New Orleans woman ordered a hit on pastor husband to get life insurance money. The perfect plot. The defendant, a 3-time widow, was described in court as someone who can't get enough of killing her husband, said the report. On April 12, 2006, police officers responded to a report of a shooting in the New Orleans East apartment complex. In the wake of Hurricane Katrina, the area was quite desolate. When I arrived, the door was wide open. New Orleans police officer Sergeant Randy Grant told Sins of the South Aaron Sunday at 7/6 Central on Oxygen. The victim was identified as 38-year-old Pastor Ernest Smith by his wife, Emma Smith, who called 911. He was laying on the stairs, said Grant. He had been shot. He had blood all over him. He was clearly already deceased. Investigators learned he was an orphan at 10 and subsequently taken in by the church group that became his family. The people who raised him set him on a path to become a minister. Okay, they say he was a truck driver. He was already divorced. He met her in November 17 in 1990, where they ended up getting married. Alright. Ernest got offered a lead at a mega church in Atlanta, so you know the money was coming. En route to the new home, Ernest and Emma returned to New Orleans for a brief stopover. Within a week, he was shot dead. Damn. When Emma was questioned by the police, she said that Ernest had spent the night out with his best friend, Ronald Mason, at a motorcycle race. When he came home, she heard a loud pop. Emma said she grabbed him and called 911, said Grant. Then she called his friend Mason. Emma said her husband had no enemies. So was the slaying the result of a robbery gone wrong? The scene was processed for DNA fingerprints while detectives collected bullet casing near the front door and Ernest's keys. There was no witness or security camera in this area. Clues emerged from the autopsy. Okay, they believe somebody called his name. That's how they got him to stop and turn around. Let's see. The autopsy revealed that 2 9mm shots that killed Ernest were fired from within 2 feet. Evidence showed the shooting wasn't a random act. But beyond that, physical evidence was limited. The only print and DNA at the scene belonged to the victim. Grant told South Ocean. Ernest's case eventually went cold. In the meantime, Emma moved back to her home in Mississippi. Hell yeah, she done got paid. Look at her. Not a care in the world. You know, oh well, they got me. Boy, these wicked ass Eve. The case was revised 7 years later when 2 men reached out to uh, Decatur Chambers, a now retired detective with the New Orleans Police Department. The witness, Unique Rain and William Fowler, were related relatives of James Rain, who was having an affair with Emma before Ernest was killed. Kennedy told Sins of the South. Okay, so we got adultery going on here. Now it's starting to make sense. Ernest was aware of the affair that Emma was having with James and had warned James to stay away from his wife, said Kennedy. Now, what he should have did was gave her a bill of divorce and went on about his business. 2 years after, Ernest murdered Emma and Rain married later, moving to Mississippi, to Poplarville, Mississippi in 2008. Okay, so that's why she moved back to Mississippi, spending that money. Damn. Guess what? 3 years he got took out. October 21, 2011, Rain's mother found James at home in his bed, dead from 2 gunshot wounds to the head. Okay, we're going to get our first scripture on this, because that what he get. This is Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that fears Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And you can't get no wickeder than her. That's why he ended up in the state he was in. He was being wicked, had that man killed. Then what he thought she was gonna do for him once she got tired of him? Jake don't be thinking. He done got the money, he done got the woman, he on top of the world. Now she done hired somebody to put 2 slugs in his head. But we all know that that's righteous judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Ultimately from him, ultimately from him having the other guy set up and killed. So the Lord passed judgment on him in the same kind of way and used that same woman to do it to him. At that time, the grisly discovery, Emma was out of town. She asked Rain's mom to check on her husband because she couldn't reach him. God damn. Got another one. Go ahead and give her another teardrop. There wasn't much evidence, just a dead man in bed, Kennedy said. An alleged confession comes to light. Unique Rain and Fowler believed that Ernest and James Rain murder were connected. The men said that Alfred Terry Everett had admitted to killing Ernest. The AP report. Terry Everett confessed that he was hired for the sum of $10,000 to kill Mr. Ernest Everett. And James Everett and said Chambers Salakia. Everett said he had been hired by James Rain and Emma. See? A wicked woman is given to portion of a wicked man, Salakia. And that same wickedness that he put out, hey, the Lord paid him back with it. And they also learned that in February 2006, 2 months before Ernest was killed, James Rain was made the sole beneficiary of Ernest's $8,000 life insurance. Okay, this will take us into our second scripture, Salakia. 1 Timothy 6 and 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covered after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrow. So, not his love of money had him help set up this woman, kill her husband, so that I guess they can retire in Mississippi in comfort. But ultimately, that led to sorrows for him because she ended up getting him killed. You already knew you were dealing with a wicked woman. She had her other husband killed. Didn't sound like he was a woman beater or anything like that. But you went, laid up with her, thought you were about to have a great life with her, and she knocked your ass off. That's Jake, man. They'll see a woman, they'll see the wickedness and the evil that she do, then get upset when it come back on them. You already knew what she was about. Like a lot of these Jakes out here had these baby mamas that they knew they was a whore from the beginning, then get mad once they have a baby for them and find out they was a whore. Nigga, you knew that she was a whore. So you can't get mad when that wickedness is revealed to you. But as you can see, that love of money, $800,000, that's a lot of money. Even after they pay taxes on it, that's still a nice little sum back. But being money hungry, fell for her. I can't say he fell for her beauty, but if that's what he called, if he were calling her pretty, I guess so. But whatever. But that's the kind of thing Jake like to be evil towards his brother. You already had having sex with the man's wife, committing adultery. Then you plotted and took the man's life. Like the scriptures say, when you break one law, you break them all. So this wasn't no love thy neighbor situation. All right. Ernest $800,000 life insurance policy. In Mississippi, they were living in a home built by Ernest Smith life insurance money. Just pure wickedness. How could event not have raised a red flag? They chose an opportune moment when everyone's focus was elsewhere, according to Chambers. It was like the perfect plot because the city was still under construction from the devastation of Hurricane Katrina. Chambers said we were working with limited resources. Munich Rain and Fowler told Chambers that Everett said he believed that Emma ordered a hit on James Rain. A black widow spins a deadly web. When Chambers reviewed Ernest Smith's case, she saw that Everett provided information about the slaying that only the killer would know, she said. Damn. Basically, if this would have been done either before Katrina or after the city got back, they probably would have caught her before she even had a chance to kill the other guy, James Rain. Well, they both would have been caught because he'd have been in it with her. Let's see. Other details stood out. Emma had stated that she held her husband as he was bleeding. Photos show she had no blood on her. In addition, her cell phone record shows she called James Rain after calling 911. We got him. He dead. They'd already plotting. Like I said, the wicked woman is given to portion of a wicked man. So if you didn't see that your life that you were gonna be next, you stupid. Let's see. Damn. As she worked the case, Chambers discovered that Emma's first husband, Leroy Evans, mysteriously suffocated. God damn. That's 3 already. Every 25,000 life insurance policy was doubled because it was deemed to be an accidental death according to the sins of the South. So she just been living. Off money. She truly had the love of money in her, the killing spirit and the love of money. So basically, $25,000 life insurance policy went to a $50,000 life insurance policy. Then the $800,000 she got from her preacher husband, and probably more than that if he about to go to a mega church, whatever earnings he already had, she got that. Man, that the love of money. But we're gonna go here. This is Ecclesiastes 5:10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. Yeah, it was never enough. Like I said, if you think about it, yeah, she got money from the life insurance policies, but she also got whatever the men already had left over. Her being the widower, whatever money that they had already accumulated from their life, she ain't got that. But it was never enough. You thought she'd have quit after the $800,000 policy. Nah, she went right back to killing. So not only did she love killing, but she also loved that money. And more likely, she probably really just didn't want to share. She used one man to get rid of nothing, and really just enjoyed taking the money for herself. I'm talking about just pure wickedness. Pure wickedness from this woman. Then it was no you know what's given. I'm gonna try to finish this on up. Look at her. She don't care. You can see it in her eyes. You can see the demon in her eyes. She don't care. Oh well. I almost had me another one. Look, see? July 2013, Everett was arrested in Galveston, Texas. A month later, Emma, who married her fourth husband, John Galston, was arrested in Missouri and brought back to New Orleans. Yeah, look at her. She about to get her another sucker. She wanted to know which husband she was actually being arrested for, said Chambers. Which one of the homicide. It was like, wow, this lady is a piece of work. Look at her. Look at Eve. She don't care. This woman don't care. She did what she did, and if anything, she was probably figuring out, man, what could I have done a little bit better not to be in this situation, not to have gotten caught. This is going to lead us to here. We're going to start at 13. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. And as you seen, this woman here had her first husband suffocated, had her second husband gunned down, then her third husband, who helped her kill the second husband, she had him shot. And was on her fourth one. Probably had plots to take him out. Just pure wickedness. All right, verse 19. We're going to drop down to 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And as you can see, when they arrested her, she like, okay, which one of them y'all getting me for? I know I done got caught up, so who I got caught by? And I can see her. Probably was smiling when she said it. Just those eyes, those soulless eyes says a lot. And a portion of uh a portion of a sinner it has fallen upon her. You can see. Ordering death, lusting over money, probably numerous other adultery, numerous other wicked and evil things. Lord, if she don't die in jail, she definitely gonna die by those missiles. All right. 20, 24. Yeah, 24 is the last one. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. And as you can see, adultery, murder, lying, she was doing all kind of sins. And through her we all died, and through her all her husbands died. Some kind of way she had her hand in it. Now she tried to play the game where she was doing it indirectly, but the Lord ultimately revealed everything to the officers and had her arrested, had the truth come out about who she really is. So man, y'all gotta be careful in these days dealing with some of these women. I know a lot of the 2/3 ain't, cause they gonna be wanting to join up with women like that. Cause wicked men love wicked women. But that's why Yahweh Shimmy Shai gotta hurry up and come back, because stories like this are becoming every day. Even though this is an old story, it's an everyday situation now. It ain't hid that they ain't doing. Women are killing themselves, their kids, and their husband, and vice versa. As we're getting closer and closer to the end of this Esau's rulership. But that's all I had on that. I went a little longer than I really wanted to. I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rikaha Kwadash, to 144,000, the 1/3 of the elect, Shalom. To our next video.